Football Dad's Army. I've seen a lot of other content creators saying that Arteta, Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal manager, if he don't win the league this season, he should be sacked. Football Dad's Army. I've just seen the team sheet for tonight's Right, so to me, that statement is it's ridiculous in my opinion. You know, there's Mikel Arteta has got the Arsenal fan base divided. It's totally divided because I'm seeing fans saying that he should be sacked if we don't win the league. I'm seeing fans saying no, we've got to get behind him. He's doing a great job. What camp am I in? I'm in the camp of keeping him. I'm in the camp of saying he's doing a fantastic job. I think coming runners up to the best team in the world last season was a fantastic achievement. I mean, you know how good City are. They've won 3 titles on the spin. They won the treble last season. They won the FA Cup and the Champions League as well. So that's what we was competing against. And to come runners up to them, would you call it a failure? It's unlucky, really, in my opinion. You know, we done and we tried our best, but we burnt out. We sort of run out of energy. We've done as best as we could, but it's a very good experience for us going into this season. And this season, I think he started it quite slow. You know, I've said before, yeah, we started seeing slow. We wasn't as gung-ho. We wasn't as dynamic. We wasn't as, 100 miles an hour. We wasn't scoring as many goals at the beginning of the season. It seemed that way, but looking back, that's what done us. And the World Cup in the middle of the season as well didn't help any team in the league. We all had to suffer that, so we can't really use that as an excuse. But what I'm saying is, we did burn out, and Man City was slowly, just sitting behind, taking their time, and then boom, they go on their unbeaten run at the end of the season. The last 10 games, or whatever it was, I can't remember exactly how many games it was now, but they've done that. And they absolutely started flying. And it only took a couple of little slip-ups from us, and they overtook us, and they wound up winning the league. I think they won it by 5 points in the end. At one stage, we was about 8 points clear. So it is a little bit disheartening. It was a little bit, heartbreaking. But I'm not on the back. I got on the Arteta bandwagon last season, really, that I really, truly got behind him, because I didn't think he was good enough the seasons before. When we finished 8th twice, and I thought, oh, this ain't the right guy. And then all of a sudden, last season, we just exploded. It just seemed to click. It was the last. The season before was the last of Aubameyang. It was the last of a few other players. What's the word? There was something wrong. There was something not quite right. Lacazette as well, and Aubameyang left. There's a few other players there. We kept Granit Xhaka, which surprised me. I thought he was going to be one that was going to leave as well. But he had his best season for Arsenal last season. He's gone now, obviously. He left. But after playing his best season, the season before he should have gone. The season before that he should have gone. But he didn't. We kept... Anyway, it's not about Granit Xhaka this video. It's about Mikel Arteta. But Mikel Arteta is doing a fantastic job. And I can't put my finger on why certain fans are just like, they're still against him. They're still, we went to Dubai. I was against that trip. I've got to put my hands up to that as well. I was against that trip. But look what it's done for us. We scored 16 goals in the last 4 games, conceded 2. People say we didn't buy a striker in January. We're fucked now. We've got the same amount of goals as we did last season. I think 1 off or 2 off, maybe maximum. We still ain't got to recognise out number 9. I know Jesus is our official number 9, first team number 9, but he's not really. I think he's more of a number 9. He's a false 9. He's a right winger. He's a left winger. He can play in a multitude of positions, and I don't think the number 9 is actually his best position. We've got Eddie Nketiah, who is not good enough. Unfortunately, he's just not. But we don't play that way. We don't play with an out-and-out 9. That's not the way we play in football. We're playing football like this. The wingers are inside forwards. They come inside, and that's why we've got a false nine, they called it. A false nine who drops, and the inside forwards come in, like with Saka and Martinelli or Trossard. I think it's... Arteta's he's sort of revolutionising the way we are playing, and we've been poor for so long. Like, we haven't won the title for 20 years, you know. But still now, it's not good enough for some people. It's not good enough. I know it's upsetting that we're not winning titles, but we're going to win a title, surely. Surely we're going to win a title, but finishing second to Man City is not an ultimate failure. We had a good shot at it. And they're saying this season, if we don't win a title this season, sack him. Why? Well, as long as we're not going to be like 8th again or anything like that, and play and just completely capitulate, I think, you know, as long as we're not like 10, 20, 10, 15 points or whatever behind City at the end, or Liverpool maybe, but, you know, why would you sack him for finishing the runners-up, having a good crack at it? We can't... You know, we ain't won it for so long. I know fans are upset and disjointed about that, but we can't... Not every team can win the Premier League. Only one team can win it. And at the moment, unfortunately, Man City are the best team, not only in the Premier League or Europe, the best team in the world, with the best manager in the world. It's hard to compete against that. It's hard. It's harder than you think. And they've got that big squad. They've got the bench. The bench is unbelievable. They can field two teams, 2 11s. Well, maybe not so much 11 in the second team, but at least the second team, they could probably challenge. They could probably challenge themselves. Man City's first team, Man City's second team. They're tight. You know what I mean? They're brilliant. It's so hard to compete with that. And we've been so unlucky with injuries. You know, Thomas Partey been out most of the season. Julian Timber been out most of the season. Jesus hit and miss. You know, they're saying about the January, why didn't we buy no one in the January transfer window? Or the summer? Why didn't we strengthen? Why didn't we get another centre half? Why didn't we replace Granit Xhaka? I think we replaced Granit Xhaka with Declan Rice. You know, that was... Kai Havertz might have been a bit of a poor decision, but... You know, hopefully he'll come good. He didn't play bad against West Ham, by the way. That was his best game for us, I thought. But let me know what you think in the comments about that. Do you think we should sack Arteta if we don't win a title? That's what I want to ask my subscribers and anyone who watches this video. Would you sack Mikel Arteta if we don't win a title? Finish second. Liverpool are very good this year as well. They're in the mix. It's not... Last year it was only us and City. This year Liverpool in it, so it's a 3-horse race. I think, you know... As long as the points, if it's like 2 or 3 points difference, then what can you do? You can't. Why would you want to sack him? Because he's doing bits, I think. I think the team and the players respect him. It's another thing. If the board wants you out, you're fucked. The fans want you out. You know, it's a bit diverse, like 50-50, well, more 70-30 for Arteta at the moment, I believe. But... You know, if the fans didn't want you out, you've had it. But the players actually are buying into it. They're buying into Mikel Arteta. They really are. And you can tell they're playing for their manager. Like Man City players are playing for Pep. Like Liverpool players are playing for Klopp. At the moment, the Tottenham players, they're playing for Ange Postecoglou. I can't pronounce his name. But they're playing. These teams... The Chelsea players, they don't look like they're playing for Pochettino. Right. Man United players, they was up and down a bit, but I think they're starting to click and they're starting to play for Ten Hag now. It's like Man United have got a good shot at getting in that top 4. You know, but why would you want to say, I've seen these other channels, I don't want to mention their channels because I don't want to promote anyone else's channel really, but obviously... You might know what I'm talking about. They're all mates as well. They're all friends. What I'm talking about, and they are so staunch Arteta out. They've been staunch Arteta out from the beginning, from where he come, like I was. But he's won me over. He has won me over himself, and this season as well. I mean, I started to think like when we lost against West Ham, Fulham, Liverpool, before we went to Dubai. And I was starting to think, oh no, it's all going wrong. Oh fucking hell, you know how everyone probably was thinking. But we've come back with a different animal. We've come back a different freaking animal, and we're going to challenge City, and we're going to challenge Liverpool, and we're going to be there or thereabouts all season. I'm confident of it now. I'm double confident of that. We've got parties nearly on the verge of coming back. Apparently Timber's on the verge of coming back as well. Get them players on the bench. I think Smith Rowe's got another injury. God, fucking hell, I love Smith Rowe, but I think he's got another injury. But getting them players back as well. Timber's been registered to play in the Champions League group stages, so he must be close. You know, getting them players on the bench. Tommy Arsu, he's come back from the Asia Cup. He should be available against Burnley. Kiwi Oz playing very well. You know, he played very well against West Ham, didn't he? So, you know, our bench is starting to strengthen. It's starting to strengthen. And in the summer, no doubt, we will strengthen in other places as well, because, you know, the financial fair play thing and everyone was worried about in January. You know, I think it might be able to start again, and we'll be able to spend a few quid again in the summer, fingers crossed, and go again. We've got to keep Arteta, because what would another manager do? But everything will change again. It will be changing, upheaval. As long as it ain't a complete disaster and we go out, say we lose to Porto in the Champions League and we finish like 5th or 6th, then maybe consider thinking maybe it's time for a change. But at the moment, I'm behind him. I think he's the right man. I really do. Let me know what you think.